Although he got a lot of hate, and I mean like a whole lot of hate, Blueface could have been a promising artist. He had a chance most artists never get after dropping massive songs that took his career to the next level. Even if you weren't the biggest fan of Blueface, you knew him for something about his music. Whether it be his catchy hooks or his offbeat rapping, or maybe even just that big ass Ben Franklin on the side of his face. We all knew Blueface for being a rapper. Maybe not the best rapper, cause honestly he was pretty shit. But from 2018 to 2020, whether you liked him or not, Blueface's music was everywhere. And it was hard not to see people doing his little dance. But fast forward 2 years, when you search up his name, the only thing that shows up is controversy. Controversy and headlines that have nothing at all to do with his music.
Baby Robert drama on Crit. I got some good dick on Crit.
In only 2 years, what could have been a great career all plummeted into the ground, and it was all his fault. But let me take you back to Friday, March 13th, 2020, the day it all went downhill. The day Blueface dropped his debut album called Find the Beat. And spoiler alert, he didn't find a single beat on this album. It was ass. And if you never listened to it, you're not missing out. And let me go ahead and address this real quick. You can go ahead and call me a hater. I'll be the hater, but I'm not alone. Even his own fans were listening to this shit like, really? This is what you decided to put out? And even with all the features he put on it, nothing could save it. The album flopped hard as hell, so Blueface had a decision to make. He could either grind hard and make better music, or completely destroy his reputation for some quick money. And I'm making this video for a reason, so you know exactly what he chose. Blueface made a parody version of Bad Girls Club called Blue Girls Club. He pretty much took about 20 girls, put them in his mansion, recorded them all day, every day, capturing every single fighter argument for his OnlyFans. In hindsight, he took his promising rap career, stomped on it, choked it out, and threw it all down the drain for a parody OnlyFans show. Because as you could expect, 20 girls in one house, no matter what size it is just asking for problems. And of course, the problems came almost instantly.
Watch out, I still love you though, but you fake, fool.
How am I fake?
I don't push me, cuz. Like,
I'm fake. I'm fake. You said I was fake? I'm fake. Bitch, yo, stop. Stop. I love you, bitch. I love you, bitch. I love you still, bitch.
From episode 1, this thing was a shit show, and Blueface expected that. And actually, this is kind of what he wanted. The more controversy and headlines surrounding the show made him more money. But what Blueface didn't expect was for one of those 20 girls to completely ruin his career. This girl and the controversy she came with completely outshined Blueface's dying rap career. And that girl is Chrisean Rock. She started out as a regular contestant on the show, but let's just say she shined a lot brighter than the rest of the girls.
You don't clean up after yourself.
Fuck is you talking about, bitch?
Like I said, she outshined everyone. And I don't know why they didn't just pack their bags and leave, because her little manly ass ran that house. And in the process of terrorizing the whole house, she ended up losing her front tooth. It's kind of beautiful how quick karma works, you know? But in Blueface's eyes, she was a star. So he unfortunately decided to sign her to his label on December 29th, 2020.
Yeah. Welcome to the team. To the label.
And I said unfortunately because at the time she had 0 songs. She wasn't even an artist.
Talk to us about what you saw in Rock that made you want to get behind her, support her as an artist, etc.
I just saw all the star qualities in her. I wasn't always like musically the best, but I was a star.
Call me a hater, but having star power isn't enough to sign an artist. And when you mention that star power just means that she could fight, it only gets worse. This obviously wasn't the smartest decision, and he would come to regret that only a year later when he dropped her from his label.
She was getting a little too out of hand for me. Her work ethic wasn't there enough for me to cope with her crazy life decisions and the way she think and act and move.
His manager, Whack 100, doubled down on it, saying she was a waste of time, had bad hygiene, attitude bad, music bad, hashtag all bad, hashtag you gotta go, hashtag get out, and 8 trash can emojis. You could tell he hated her from the start, cause she had barely dropped any music even after being signed to the label. But when they went to remove her from the house where all the girls are staying at, she didn't plan on going anywhere.
You're not gonna take over our house, like that's crazy. If we don't wanna do business with you, we don't wanna do business with you. I promise you, we will never talk to you again, studio, text, nothing.
And after they finally get her to leave, it seemed like this would be the last we would hear from Chrisean. Blueface went on about his way, actually putting more focus into his music, dropping songs like Better Days and Moonwalking in Calabasas with DDG. It seemed like for once in a long time, he was staying away from drama and actually making good music again. His fans were happy, his views were up, overall he seemed happier.
Baby, I'm not.
However, Chrisean had no plans of staying in the shadows for long. Many months had gone past since she got kicked out, but she had actually become obsessed with Blueface. They had the weirdest little fucking relationship, and I'm not a drama tea channel, whatever the fuck it is, so I'm just gonna keep it short. Blueface and Chrisean were dating from behind the scenes, and Blueface was hiding it from the public, but she didn't want to keep it a secret anymore. So one night, in a drunken rampage, Chrisean broke into his house and ended up falling asleep in his bathtub. And just 1 week later, she did it again.
What the fuck happened to my window?
But this time she got out, and before she got out, she left a message saying "I love you" written in blood on his wall. She then proceeded to steal his G-Wagon and drive it all the way from LA to Baltimore. What a great relationship. And after this break-in, she went to jail, leaving Blueface's manager ecstatic beyond belief, saying this bozo deserves all that she has coming to her. Like I said before, he fucking hates her, and it's rightfully so because she's damaging his artist's career. And it's not just her fault because Blueface is letting it happen. Her acting crazy really made him like her more. So they decided to make it official. They announced to the whole world that they were dating. Fucking dumbasses. It's like I'm dealing with fucking Dumb and Dumber. And it only gets worse. It doesn't get better. This is what she did to celebrate. She got 4 tattoos of Blueface on her body. She got a picture of him on the side of her neck, another one in the middle, then she got his real name on her face, and last but certainly not least, she got Jonathan's pussy right above her shit. This girl dedicated her life to Blueface, and it just kept getting weirder. She even got a replacement tooth with his face on it. All these new headlines began to outshine Blueface's rap career, and he did nothing to stop it. Instead, he continued to make her look crazy for his own enjoyment.
No! I know you ain't just throw up in my mother back.
He portrayed to the world that he didn't even care about her. Until one night when they were walking home on Hollywood Boulevard, Blueface caught her cheating, and it didn't end good.
Damn, dude. Bro, that's not good, bro. Bro.
She swung on him first, then he fought back, and on that same night he offered her $100,000 just to leave him alone.
You got a nice little shiner. What you need to leave me the fuck alone? Fuck it, 100,000. You wanna beat me up in public and shit, so what's up?
$100,000 just to leave him alone. $100,000. This is how you know she was insane, because she didn't take it. She was obsessed with Blueface because he was the one that took her out the hood. Before Blueface, Chrisean was living a rough life in Baltimore. So when Blueface signed her, it changed her life, and now she's afraid to be alone. In her mind, she's nothing without Blueface, so she couldn't leave him. And unfortunately, the fighting continued. Chrisean fought his mom at his house. Blueface knocked her dad out at a hotel. Chrisean sucker punched him at a club. He even gave her a bald spot from pulling her hair. It's like a match made in heaven. Two idiots found each other and just hit it off. And because of all the controversy, Blueface lost so many opportunities. One of those being that he got dropped from his boxing match, which sucks because it actually looked like he had talent. But that talent went to waste just like his music career. Cause now he only drops a song every 3 months, and he's completely left behind the people he started his career with.
Where's your family? Where are the people you started with? Where's Bravo? Where's Earl? Where are the people that were on your team when you started? You lost us all to the internet, son?
How bad does it have to get before they just call it quits? Their names have officially become synonymous. Every time you think of Blueface, you think of Chrisean too. And at this point, I don't know if he wants to be a rapper or a reality TV star. Blueface completely forgot what made him famous. And sadly, he's not the only one. Click the video on the screen and meet Orlando Brown, the Disney star that turned into a drug addict.